Vele means will.
Really, yeah.
Available.
Yeah.
Available.
Available. That's nice. I love it. Available.
Karishma Kapoor and that song, which was sexy, 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 which then it changed to baby, baby, baby.
Yeah. Khuddar.
Wow.
The film was called Khuddar.
Khudar?
Yeah.
I remember seeing that. Somehow that remained in my head. I guess because public को इतनी अच्छी लगी थी.
So basically, so I sat there while I think some couple did look at me. Ki, what is this? Whatever. Ki, what is this lone man sitting and doing in the corner over there watching Minions?
Can we expect you to collaborate with Sunny, Bobby, and Dharamji as well? Because they are doing multiple films together, and we have not seen you in that world. Hi guys, this is Himesh and welcome to Pinkvilla. Today we have with us the team of upcoming crime comedy Ville. Welcome to Pinkvilla guys, it's lovely having you here.
Thank you, thank you.
My first question is to all three of you. Could you tell us something about the world of Ville?
World of Vele is a place where people are
Really,
Vele.
yeah, that's basically,
That's basically it. Vele means will.
really, yeah.
Available.
Yeah.
Available.
Available. That's nice. I love it. Available.
No, but in terms of the character dynamics and
Yeah.
something about the...
Well, I mean, before Karan speaks, my character is anything but Vele. He's a writer, and it's possible the film Vele is written by that character. You will see whether that's true or not. But yeah, ironically, he is anything but Vele. If anyone is Vele, it is Karan.
Yes. Yeah. Yeah, that my character, the title aptly describes my character basically. And the four of us, I would say. Our three other characters are Rambo, Raju, Ria, basically. So it's like we're together completely Vele, jobless,
RRR.
just have nothing going on life besides having fun. Or where can we do something unique this day?
Okay.
Thinking that we are being like the studs of the school, but unfortunately, we're not.
Okay.
We look like the fools at the end of the day. So it's just all different fun moments at which you would also would have gone through. I think, I'm not sure,
In the-
during your
yeah.
schooling. I'm no one to judge over here, I presume. So it's basically all those different moments, yeah, and with your friends, how you enjoy and just life's going on. And until you feel like you've got purpose in life at this point, the character doesn't really know what he's doing ahead, besides that he's going to go meet his friends tomorrow and do XYZ,
Okay.
basically.
Okay. And then from director's lens, how would you describe?
Well, I would say, as Abhay rightly put over there, that he's anything but Vela over here. But yes, his character is of a writer stroke director, and he is trying to, make a film in this particular. It's a film in a film for him, and he finds himself sitting in front of the lead protagonist of his film, hopefully the lead protagonist, and that's how it's going to start for him over there. And we are cutting to this other story of Karan, who plays Rahul in the film, with the other three characters. And उनकी लाइफ में जो वेलापंथी चल रही है, that is the other part of it.
Okay.
And as Abhay rightly put, that you have to see the film to figure out has it been written by him or his character like that, or there's something more to it. So that's what. So these are these two characters for two different kind of thoughts over there. But do they meet? Do they don't meet? What happens? As the film will show.
Okay. And Abhay, you have a very unique script selections wherein, you look for something unique in the scripts that you come on board for. What is that factor which got you on board Ville?
Well, the fact that this character is a writer.
Okay.
So he lives in the world that I live in. He faces the people that I face. He goes through experiences which I don't want to say whether I actually went through his experiences in real life or not. But the character I play, he's definitely had a few run-ins with the not so kind part of the industry.
Okay.
And it's something that has affected him. Now, I've had my own journey in the industry, and whether it's films, politics, business, doesn't matter. We have good and bad experiences. So that relatability I found attractive in this character. If anything, I remember speaking with Devin and telling him, let's make him a little more real, let's make him a bit more tangible, that I can relate more to him. So that he can be somebody that you can say, if you're from the film industry, yes, I know this guy. I've met this guy. In fact, I would talk to his writer, and I would be like, did you go through this experience? Are you telling me you feel like this? How do you feel about that? So that process also made it all the more interesting for me.
Okay.
Because for me, I like to entertain, but I also like to have an element of reality. My entertainment is rooted in reality. I don't like to have entertainment outside of reality because that to me is just larger than life. So if you can get both those elements in there, I am attracted to your script, and this script, I believe, has that.
Okay. And Karan, how was the experience of working with Abhay? And I heard you speaking about how you learned a lot. Could you share something more on that front?
When you observe, basically you sit back as an actor, you observe and you like absorb everything as a sponge. So just seeing his process and the way he approaches it, and until he doesn't believe that sequence, so until the actor is not convinced, you cannot go ahead and do it honestly completely. So I was just observing him and his process, and obviously he's such a talented actor and he's been at it for years. So it's just you just sit back quietly and you observe, and that's what I kind of did.
Correct. And even first time direction with Ajay Devgan as one of the producers and the two devils, what are the pressures like and how excited are you for it?
Excitement more than pressure.
Okay.
I would put it that way because I am really excited with the film. I think and everywhere, not only me. I mean, if all technicians, all actors put in their heart and soul. So it's just that. So I think pressure come hai, excitement bahut zyada hai. And I think that supersedes that. So I would just keep it like that and enjoy it. And that's what I think everybody told me also, from the actors to the producers to everybody on set. Enjoy the process. And I think that's what we did to do.
And Abhay, if I'm not wrong, this is your first film with, wherein you are a part of a film with another family member. Could you tell us something on that, sharing the screenplays with Abhay, with Karan, and what got you on board for this?
Yeah, you're right. I've been really scared of working with family because I've always had this notion in my head, how can I not be anything but myself around my brothers, around my Taya? It'll be hard to play a character other than who I am. It's a lot of intimidation there. So with Karan, it was different because, he's obviously younger than me, he's my nephew, and, I've seen him grow up. So there was a lot more play and a lot more freedom and that kind of stuff there, which I would be intimidated in front of my elders to do that. So in that sense, I'm really grateful that it happened in the way it happened and it happened with him.
And Karan and Abhay, both of you, could you tell us something about the kind of dynamic you share on screen as well as the kind of dynamic you share off it?
On screen.
For this one.
I'm chasing to beat him up.
Beat
and-
him up.
I'm chasing to beat him up on
right
real
now
life
also. I'll be running out of the door after the interview's done.
Yeah, exactly. Why did you say it like that? And why didn't you handle this? I think you can say that it's the same.
Quite.
Yeah, but you share this kind of fun bond all through the years, growing up yourself.
Yeah.
It's
I
been
mean, he's
years.
a child for me. He's all grown up now. But there's that sense of responsibility you have around your younger brother or your nephew and niece and stuff like that. So I think I've had to play the adult, and which is funny for me because I'm usually the youngest, because I am the youngest amongst my siblings.
Yeah. True.
So it's fun to be the responsible one and treat him the way I was treated by my elders. Go get me this, go get me that. Because that's what I'm, asked of. So I ask him to do that. And he'll also know he's a good boy that way. It's not like I make major demands, but I can treat him like the child, and he knows he is the child around me.
And Karan, what are the pressures of the Devil tag like? Because Sunny sir, Bobby sir, Dharamji, they have been known for one kind of cinema. Then there is Abhay who is known for another kind of cinema. What is the zone which you want to, where you see yourself in? And what are the pressures of the tag?
See, obviously you'll be compared to everyone in your family. That's naturally there in society. That's not something you cannot run away from. But I don't see that as a burden, because if you take that as a burden, you'll never be able to go outside and experience something individually and be able to express yourself individually. Because obviously I'm not like anyone in the house. Everyone's their own person. I'm not like dad is not like me. Obviously, because of biological reasons, there are resemblances here and there. But as personalities, we're different from each other. But I believe the more you work, the more stuff you decide to do, that's how your individuality will eventually come across. Because you need to break out of the shadow. Then only will I be known as Karan. Then only I'll be known as that individual, rather than always being related or compared to my father or my grandfather or to my chachas. So it's important to kind of choose your work, because until the script, Until the character excites you, there's nothing. The world of cinema is so beautiful because you can do all sorts of genres. And I'm open to everything. It's not like I'll only do this type of film.
Yeah.
That's not my thought process. Welcome. I would even love to do a voiceover for a cartoon character because I watch a lot of animated stuff in my life. So if you come home, my brother says I'm a bit weird, but if you see my selection of films that are there, it can jump from one tangent to another. I could be seeing a Frozen and then from there go see Godfather, for example, if you want to look at two different
extremes. Yeah.
extremes.
Friday the 13th.
Yeah, Friday the 13th. Yeah, Friday the 13th. Yeah. So it's just one of those things.
Okay. And Devin, could you tell us something about bringing this film to life? The process of, like, since when are you working on the script and how did you?
Well, the process started actually before the lockdown. As in, I mean, we were in talks and and we were trying to make the script and kind of work on it and all. We were doing that, but because of lockdown, it was not there earlier. But the process was in it, and I had my chats with Karan separately, Abhay separately, and then the casting process started in that way. But I think that lockdown time gave us a lot of good time to discuss, to make things better and to take it forward. And when it kind of slowed down and we got the permissions to actually shoot and actually cast and actually work on that, we started working on that. So process was beautiful and we enjoyed it. I think all of us, we had a lot of workshops and tons of fun.
Okay. So were Abhay and Karan always, like, was this film conceptualized with the two of them only, or what was?
I won't say conceptualized with them, but as a character thoughts, when these faces were in my mind, they were definitely the faces which were there.
Okay.
So it kind of, I would say I'm lucky enough with the faces which I had, I actually got to work with them.
Okay.
So definitely they were part of it.
Okay. And Abhay, now that you worked with Karan, can we expect you to collaborate with Sunny, Bobby and Dharamji as well? Because they are doing multiple films together and we have not seen you in that world.
Like I said, it's hard for me to be a character other than myself around my elders. So yes, I mean, of course, never say never. You know, if something like that comes along, for sure. But as you said, my world of filmmaking is so different.
Yeah.
And so it's hard to kind of find that middle ground. You know.
But I think that middle ground is what everyone is coming to right now, wherein, commercial and content is slowly.
That's always been my effort. Oi Lucky, Devdi, Manorma, but Socha Na Tha, Zindagi Na Milegi Dobara. All of these films are sort of finding that middle balancing out, which I think really to some extent has also.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. And Karan, apart from Willy, you also have Apne 2, which you have been prepping for a while now. Could you tell us something about that? How exciting is that second film and with the entire third film actually, with the entire...
It is exciting at the moment. There's still a lot to go on before the film goes on floors. So it's definitely exciting because I said in life nothing is certain, especially to share the screenplays with my dada with all uncertainty around that's happening in the world. It was a dream come true. So hopefully, let's see how things go ahead. But I'm pretty excited for it, definitely.
Okay. And since this film is also set against the backdrop of the film industry, could you share some of your moments of experiencing films in the cinema halls, single screens, because that is where everyone has grown up, like experiencing the content. So,
I mean, I've grown up, yes, an experience of watching a film in a single screen cinema, particularly let's say in the 90s, was a lot more different than it is today.
Yeah.
And then the multiplexes came up and changed the dynamic. And even now, with technology and the internet, it shapes people differently a lot faster. So times have changed, traditions have changed. I don't think, while there is still that traditional audience for masala formula films, there is now an alternative audience as well that is far larger today than it was even 15 years ago when I started.
True. True. No, I was asking, could you recall any of your favorite experiences of watching a film in the single screen with all the fun?
I remember Karishma Kapoor and that song, which was sexy, 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 which then it changed to baby, baby, baby.
Yeah. Khuddar. The film was called Khuddar.
Khuddar? Yeah. I remember seeing that. Somehow that remained in my head. I guess because public ko itni achhi lagi thi. They was, loving it and blowing CPs and all. I kind of ran away from all the attention that Devdi had when it came to release, but I believe Devdi had a frenzy, which I feel bad that I missed out on now because I was so scared of the spotlight at the time.
And Karan, for you, could you recall any of your single screen experiences?
Yeah, definitely. I've seen a bunch of movies in the cinema. Like okay, I don't know how you'll want to interpret this as it can be interpreted. I would say what Minions. Again, it was an
Minions,
animated film. No one wanted to come with me, and I think the film was filled with family
Why are you
and
worried
kids.
about other people's Just say it. As the Minions and I
So
love it.
basically, so I sat there while I think some couple did look at me. Ki, what is this? Whatever. Ki, what is this lone man sitting and doing in the corner over there watching Minions? So that itself was a funny experience. But as I said, if I like a film and I want to go see it, I'll just go to the theatre. I'm not going to wait for anyone else because I'd rather see it there. Because over there, the whole experience from eating popcorn to sitting and the whole surround sound and the big screen in front of you, I think that only does justice to the film.
True. And last couple of questions, Abhay, what next for you after Vele?
I have this limited series with Netflix. At the moment, it's called Trial by Fire, and we just finished shoot on that right now.
Okay.
I have another film that's probably going to go on the floors early next year, which I am not able to make public yet.
Okay.
The people and their product. But yes, I can definitely say that there's one more limited series coming out next year, which I'm really excited about. It's a true story. It's extremely hard hitting, and it's one of the best scripts I've ever done in my career.
Okay. Oh, that's interesting.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to that.
Okay. Perfect. And before signing off, last words on Vele from all three of you?
I'm available.
He's available.
I'm really constantly right now also. I'm just sitting here with you. You're talking to me. I'm talking to you. It's a general conversation, basically. But no, it's a great film. It was a lot of fun making the film in the whole totality along with my chacha, Devin, and my other co-stars. Like, it was a blast. It didn't feel like we were shooting.
Yeah.
It actually didn't feel like we were shooting because each day was just something or the other, some other craziness or the other, basically. And I hope that everyone else enjoys it as much as we enjoyed making it.
Perfect.
Yeah.
I mean, he just summed it up very, very nicely.
Yeah.
We had crazy time shooting it. We had great time shooting it, and I'm sure it's going to be a good watch. That's all.
Perfect.
Let's go and watch it.
Thank you so much, guys. It was lovely having you here and wish you all the best for the film.
Thank you. Thank you
Thank
so
you.
much. Thank you.